gentlemen, fearless right here, Scott Storch. Yeah, Khaled, I see you. Showbiz.
Well, here we are again.
Hi, Tom. How you doing?
I'm well. I'm a little tired.
Yeah, me
long
too.
trip. It was a long trip. We're coming to you from London, England.
That's right.
We're international now.
Throw another shrimp on the bobby.
Oh my gosh! And we're having a little. It's a little early here. We're having a little tea and we're having some crumpets.
Oh,
You know,
delightful.
it's how you used to start every day. I wish we could do that in the States if we're back in the States.
Oh, the English, they know what they're doing.
They do. It's wonderful. And the most exciting thing is, guess what happened to us since we've been here?
This is amazing.
It's unbelievable. We bumped into the Queen.
Yeah.
And she was walking with her guards, but she drops a handkerchief. Mm-hmm. We saw it, picked it up, gave it back to her.
Right.
And guess what she did to thank us?
We got knighted.
We got knighted.
Yes.
Unbelievable.
The whole...
I mean, they swore, they tapped your head. I
That's
mean,
right.
We were on one knee.
Right.
It was unbelievable. So, from now on,
Sir Thomas
of Glenridge and Sir Tyson of Taylor. It's unbelievable.
Yes.
It sounds so neat, doesn't it?
Yeah. So I'm going to...
It's a title of respect.
You mind I just shorten it to Sir Thomas?
That's perfect. No, Sir Tyson.
Yeah.
Perfect. That's
Right.
perfect. And so it's been an amazing trip, and we just got started. And after this presentation, we're going to go play a little game of cricket.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna throw the ball, bounce it up, see if you can hit with that big flat stick.
Not a problem.
Boom.
Well, Sir Thomas, let's get into the standings because we had a pretty interesting week again
It was
this
very
week.
exciting.
Yeah.
It was very exciting.
I agree.
So after week 3,
Not a lot of movement, actually.
not really. We are still bunched up in the middle with a lot of teams 2-1. But what stands out is we still have 2 undefeated teams at 3-0. So congrats to Deshaun Jackson 5, and your mom goes to college.
Yeah.
Perfect records.
And they're 3-0. We happen to also have three teams that...
Haven't tasted the thrill of victory yet.
Yeah.
It's a little sad.
You know what all 3 of those teams, though, have in common? They have tasted a little bit of what were you drinking?
Oh, absolutely. They've hit our highlight list many times over. And speaking of that, our segment of What Were You Drinking? And
Yes.
our sponsor this week, Tyson, give us the honors.
Oh, yes.
And
This is Samuel Smith.
Oh, my
the
God.
Tatty Porter. We've been taking just a tatty bit of it already.
We started a little early, but let's have a sip. Let's have a sip.
do it.
There's nothing better than Tatty Porter.
Yeah.
It's probably my favorite porter.
And it almost tastes like the tea I'm drinking
Well,
right now.
it tastes. I'm going to take my tea bag out real quick because I don't want to mix my tea with my porter.
Yeah.
But man, is that porter good. And I love the tea. You like the tea?
Oh, the tea is delicious.
I could drink tea like this kind of tea every day.
So let's get to
That's
the
good.
what were you
Well,
drinking
the
segment.
highlight of what were you drinking is Harambee Revenge. And they played your team, the Who Days.
They were the highlight of my weekend.
And I picked you to win, and you did. But thank goodness, and one of the reasons I picked you is, what did they do, Ty? They had 2 players. They had 2 players that didn't play.
Yeah.
But they were in the lineup. Danny Woodhead, he's on the injured reserve. He's on reserve. He's out for the season.
Yeah. And he also had Thomas Rawls, who's injured,
He is, and he's out.
and he didn't play either.
And so neither one of those players. So it's
Yeah.
like being in a 3-legged race with one leg in the sack.
Right.
You're not going to win. You're just going to
Right.
probably run around in circles. Yep. And go nowhere. And that's what happened to them this week, to your advantage.
Yeah, I didn't have a problem with it.
And then we had Locked and Loaded, formerly known as Dangerous.
And now known as Girl You Know It's True.
Yeah. I said last week. You
I love you.
don't get too close when you say that. Make me nervous. But they had similar problems. Tyler, they had Locked and Loaded, and Lockett, the wide receiver, he caught 0 passes and got 0 points. So they get a lot of credit for that. And one of their players went out after 8 snaps with stiffness, generated a half a point. And Russell Wilson, who they were counting on a lot of points from the quarterback, he left in the 3rd quarter with a twisted knee. So they were definitely all banged up and bruised for last week. unfortunately for them, they took it on the chin. They suffered the loss. Tyson here took advantage of that to squeak out a victory.
Absolutely, absolutely. And so we got some exciting matchups this week.
Oh, it's going to be great.
And I say next, why don't we really take a look at the game of the week?
The game of the week.
And this is one of my favorite segments, is looking at the game of the week. And Tom, do we have a sponsor for the game of the week?
We do, Tyson. I'm glad you mentioned that. I would have forgotten.
Yeah.
Our sponsor is another British product. It's Wine Gums. Gummy candies with a natural fruit flavor. It's got the British flag out there, so you know it's officially British, right? With
Yeah.
the flag on the box. And what I like about these, especially these, it's gummy candies, but it's flavored with wine.
Ooh.
And so you don't even have to, I mean, anywhere you want to be, you can walk into a place where they don't serve alcohol, but you can stuff some of these in your pocket, and you can get a little happy feeling just by sucking on these gummy bears.
I don't have to go to Colorado anymore and get marijuana.
All you have to eat
gummies.
is wine gums.
Nice.
It's perfect.
Well, this game of the week, it's exciting. Last week we had Robbie
Well, I know.
versus Christine.
Oh, that was what a matchup that was. That's once in a lifetime matchup.
Yeah, and I don't need to rehash what happened there, but Christine came on top,
Stay
came out on
undefeated.
top, and that's probably a good thing for their household, knowing
Right.
Christine. And this week, Christine's back on the map with the game of the week.
2 weeks in a row.
Playing against Willis with his team, the Steel Strikes Back, and those guys were killing it last week. He beat Crystal by over 90 points.
They scored over 180 points last week. What a performance. It might have been the highest productive game of any team yet this season.
Oh, by far,
Right?
By far,
What
absolutely.
a performance.
Oh.
So we've got an undefeated team matched up to one of our teams with all the mojo, with all the, everything going their way. What a matchup that's going to be.
Plus, Christine, Kirk Cousins.
Oh.
Tom, can you say, sorry, Sir Thomas?
Sir Thomas.
You can't say enough positive things about Kirk Cousins this past week.
You're right. I can't. And I won't.
Okay. I was going to give you that
Although
opportunity.
I know behind my back there's been a lot of smack talk going on about my comments from the prior
Yes.
week.
Well, Kirk Cousins is going up against Cleveland this weekend. You wanna?
Well, Cleveland's trying to rebound.
Yeah.
They're a little banged up in the defensive, but their front line's still pretty good.
Is Kirk Cousins going to have a good weekend or not?
Well, he can have a good, okay week, but how the rest of the team performs is going to really be the key.
Okay.
So I'm not suggesting he's going to have a bad week. I don't know if he's going to have a good enough week to carry the load, because even though he had a really good week last week, and I'm digging a bigger hole right now, they still only produced 114 points for the victory.
And
With a good week from Kurt.
And Christine won that matchup, but she would have lost against every other matchup this past weekend.
Oh,
but hey, it's just a matter of who you play.
I can see the emails coming now.
Oh yeah,
It's gonna be rough.
The fan mail, Thomas at
They're going to bring it in by
Dealer
bags.
Authority.
The post office is going to be just bags and bags of mail.
Yep. And so now we go to. It's been my favorite segment,
It is.
really.
Yeah.
Besides getting to drink,
Yeah.
is the weekly pick'em. Thomas, Sir Thomas. Sir Thomas, we've got 6 games this week. Let's
Right.
start out with the game I care about the most, which is Mama Said Knock You Out. That's my team.
Oh, my gosh.
Playing against Mike's team, Living on a Prayer. Love the song. Not loving Mike's team this weekend.
Well, you can see, I think it's going to be a tight game. Mama's going to have to get some productivity out of Bortles and Pryor. Now, whoever thought you're going to have to count on Pryor producing for a victory?
Pryor got 30 points last weekend.
Well, good for him. That was a good week for him.
Yeah.
You know why he got 30 points?
Yeah, because he played wide receiver, quarterback, and running back.
And they got nobody else to throw to.
He might throw it to himself.
I'd love to see that.
Yeah, I think he
Do
that's
you
enough.
get credit for a pass completion and also
Yeah.
the reception?
I
You
would-
get double points
I would love him to throw a moon ball and take off running.
into the end zone
Yeah,
and then run down and catch it.
yeah.
That'd be exciting.
Yeah, we'll see. Next, we have up a team that has no name against your team, Tom.
Well, I'm pretty confident in my game this week.
So you're picking me to win, right? First off,
I'm picking you.
Okay,
to win.
good.
And are you picking me to win?
I I hate to say it, but I am picking you to win.
Okay. Well, I appreciate the vote
Yeah.
of confidence. Although I'm the underdog. I had to swap out 2 players this week. 2 of my players are on the bye week, so I got a new quarterback and I got a new wide receiver. I'm hoping that they'll do well. I think they will. I think I'm going to squeeze out a victory this week over a team with no name. But it'll be a tight game, but I'm counting on my team to come through.
I think that's going to be a very tight game, and I think if you can get to 115, you can win. But I think that could be the toss-up game of the week for me. Next, we have Nathaniel's team bringing the pain against a team that I would not be happy to be playing against this weekend again.
I tell you.
Jill's team, the Smooth Criminals, is a tough team to play.
They're smooth, and they're competitive, and they're not easy to beat. And so, unfortunately for the pain, I think it's going to continue to be painful.
I agree.
I think they're going to, unfortunately, be down the bottom in the losing column again next week. But we'll know tonight because we got Dalton.
Bust it.